to think the Stone Age was the peak of Minecraft. And it still is. Stone tools are the best tools in the game.
This is so fast.
I'm not just saying that because I'm too lazy to gather up iron to make iron tools. Why would you think that? But now a new age is on the horizon. And if you want the specific details, it's the Copper Age. Yeah, straight to the point, I'm just cool like that. The Copper Age has brought copper along with it. Probably more stuff, but copper's all I really care about. Okay, fine, I'll acknowledge it. Copper was in the game before this, and I've never, ever touched it. Look, do you really expect me to go out of my building comfort zone of oak, spruce, and dark oak? Ha! As if! Over my grave! Ignoring the building side of copper, the Copper Age has brought wonderful new tools and armor. So wonderful, in fact, that I need, yes, need, not want, need to get these. And to do that, I'm gonna need copper. To everybody's surprise, I actually have some copper. 9 entire pieces. I have no clue where I got this, but I'm a happy little content creator. Now, I will be needing more, unfortunately. Much to the dismay of me. My mental health is gonna skyrocket down the drain because of this. I mean, I actually have to put in effort. Come on! It's so dumb. I shouldn't have to be putting in all this effort. Watch this. I'm gonna clutch this. Easy. MLG Pro right here. Now I can get the copper. Okay, a stack and 57 will suffice. You know, I didn't actually have to put much effort into that, but it's just insulting that it wasn't even implied that there'd have to be effort put into something like this. The disrespect is crazy. Okay, so now I can take this 9 copper, and I can make copper tools. Oh, this is just great. I can get rid of these rubbish old tools now. I gotta go test these out. First, we'll start with the pickaxe. Now let's do my favorite activity in the world, collecting resources. You know, this pickaxe is pretty fast. Compared to my stone pickaxe, this is actually supersonic speed. There goes the pickaxe. I can mine 3 stacks of blocks before it breaks. That's pretty good, actually. And now it's time that I test out the copper axe! Okay, in all its coppery glory. And to test this out, I'm gonna need a tree. So I'm gonna have to wait for this to grow. I'm bored. Let's test out the copper sword first. The sun's very conveniently setting. It's pretty good timing, I do have to admit. The goal is get bones from skeleton, make tree grow, test axe, and then maybe throw a little picnic in between. A creeper, the ultimate test. Ha! Oh, great, look what you did. This is just splendid, just absolutely wonderful. You ruined my test, are you happy? People these days. Not seeing a single skeleton. How have I not stumbled across a stupid skeleton yet? Normally I would hate for a skeleton to show up, but now that I want one, it won't. Skeleton! But there's a creeper nearby. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go for it. Die, skeleton! Yes, bones! I'm the best at this game. What? Oh my goodness, that wasn't even scripted! Why did he have to have a stupid iron shovel? I hate you! Where did that zombie run off to with my pink hat? He couldn't have possibly have gone that far. Where is he? Oh. Look, buddy, I just want the pink hat back. The pink hat broke! Oh, this is just great. This is just so lovely. So how do I like the copper sword? Burn it with lava. The copper sword stinks. That's completely unrelated to the fact that I died twice that night. I just don't think the copper sword's all that good. Oh, please tell me the pink hat factory's stocked up with leather. I can make one more hat. This is my last pink hat. I will enjoy it while it lasts. The tree grew by itself. You know what? I'm okay with this. It's just a wee bit frustrating knowing that I wasted all that time and died twice for nothing. You can get where I'm coming from, right? Okay, so overall rating of the copper axe, it's an overall meh out of 10. Nothing too useful there. But now it's time that I experience the true power of copper. It's time I make myself copper armor. You stay here where it's safe, Pink Cat. I'm gonna go test out my new armor. Why does there have to be skeletons and creepers right outside of my door? Nothing a good old nap can't fix. Now, according to legend, copper armor makes you invincible. It is said that you can survive a creeper explosion. Myth confirmed. So go on, go get yourself some copper armor, put it on, and let a creeper blow you up. It can't hurt you, don't worry, you're invincible. I also heard that you unlock a secret badge if you do this in hardcore. So go out there, get a hardcore world, get full copper armor, and walk up to a creeper and let it blow you up. It'll be really epic, trust me. You'll never forget the moment. Overall rating on the copper armor, a solid infinity out of 10, since you become invincible and all when you wear it. Alright, the next thing we need to do today is gather a load of sand. Yes, this is important! Stop judging me! Look, sand is really important for what I'm gonna do next. For those who do not understand why, you'll understand when you're older, since I'm just so old and wise and all. Certified adult right here. Time to gather sand. Great, the shovel broke. I blame this on the universe. I know I have 4 more shovels, but it's still annoying nonetheless. The universe shouldn't just go around breaking other people's shovels. It's just not right. Now that I've gathered up all the sand, I'm stranded out in the middle of the desert with no food! Ignore this raw mud that I'm throwing away. I'm most certainly not doing that to make the content better. I would never break the immersion like that. Anyways, since I don't have any food, I need to walk all the way back, cause I can't run, cause I'm too hungry. I just don't feel like running when I'm hungry, okay? It's a choice, definitely not an intentional game design. After a long trek back that definitely didn't take less than 2 minutes, it was a few days actually, I'm finally back. And it was days, weeks, months even. I've been walking for so long, I don't even remember my own name. Oh, good thing I have a huge wheat farm. It provides me with all the food I could ever need. I'm already out of food. It's fine. It's intentional that I ran out of food. I could get more wheat from the wheat farm over there. I just don't feel like it. Now you might be wondering what I needed all this sand for. Well, it was to make sandstone. Yep, a very valuable use of sand. Next thing we need on the agenda? Copper. Look, I can't say what I'm gonna do with it yet. That would spoil the video. Even though that most of you probably know everything that comes in this update. Now, I think there's a cave a little bit over there, if my memory serves correct. In this case, it does. There's gotta be plenty of copper in this cave. Ah, see? Copper. I was correct. And coal. No, I came for the copper. I'm not grabbing materials that I need to smelt the copper. Who would do that? It's unnecessary. There's more character building involved when you have a harder time smelting the copper. There's so much copper in this cave. One could normally only dream of finding this much copper. I'm not fighting a baby zombie. Look, you might look up to me as a brave idol, because I am very brave, but baby zombies are very deadly. It's not worth the risk. I'd much rather stick to my safe copper. Spider! That was scary. Yay, I have a lot of copper. You literally can't tell me otherwise. This is a lot of copper. Green light! Green light in Minecraft! Oh! Ew, I hate green light. It's gross. Now what I'm gonna need to do next should be done in the form of a time lapse. Cause it's terraforming time! Ah! Alright, now I have a nice flat spot to build. And build what, you might be wondering? Well, I'm not gonna tell you. It's top secret. Is that a bat in my house? Oh, no, buddy. I don't think so. Only I exist in my house. Ah! He's evading my attacks. I did it. I killed the bat. What an accomplishment. Now, the Copper Age didn't just bring copper armor and tools. Ha! No. It also brought copper chains! Isn't that cool? And to any nerds, they also added green torches to the game. Alright, so I'm just gonna reveal something now. I am gonna be building out of my comfort zone. Yes, I know I said that I wasn't gonna be doing that at the start of this video, but I'm a liar, okay? I'm building with copper and sandstone, because they look really nice together. Now, I can't make this building too large, because sandstone and copper aren't exactly easy for me to gather a lot of, so I think around about this size should work. How are we liking this? What do you mean it's ugly? What if I pop in a window? Eh? Eh? You have to love it now. I mean, just look at that. Where did I get all this raw salmon from? No, genuinely, where did I get this raw salmon from? Whatever, it's food for me. Now it's time I craft a new item. The copper bars. These make great windows. You know, I'm such an underrated builder. I should probably be in top 10 builders in the world. I mean, look at this. This was definitely an on-purpose placement. It brings so much life to this build. I'm just such a good builder like that. Time to build a roof. Nick Snack, so the builder, can he build it? Yes, he can. That's my theme song. I created that one. I would never commit plagiarism. How is the roof already oxidizing? Whatever, it's fine. Why is this actually looking semi-good? You know, since I'm such a good builder, I've decided to move this into the lava. I don't know why I do this to myself. It takes such a long time to get back to the surface. Ow! Who made this hole? It's a danger to society. Like, come on, I'm digging out my floor and I have nowhere to stand. Delicious raw flesh. I kind of forgot for a second that I had fish. Oh well, the raw flesh was still delicious. Alright, now it's time to decorate the place. Barrel here, double chest, barrel, double chest. And this is the interior done. Alright, now it's time to move on to something new. I have decided I am going to start a new tradition. Yes, very epic of me, I know. I am going to dig a hole. Yes, very astounding. I know. This is gonna be the best hole you've ever seen. Ow. 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 Oh, great, I just flowed water into me! Great. How am I supposed to get down there now? Alright, I'm gonna take my iron axe to get my loot back. Don't even bother wishing me luck, because I'm gonna get it back with the power of skill. No, I'm not gonna bother trying to clutch this. I'm not an idiot. I mean, I do title my videos idiot verse whatever a lot of times, but that's just for better titles. I'm actually really smart. Are all the monsters gone? It's just insulting. They didn't even stick around. Good news, guys. I got my pink hat back. Peace has been restored to the land. It's a witch! I can't fight a witch without milk. I'll have to let it despawn. No, no, you are not gonna poison me. Oh, great, I'm poisoned. This is just great. I'm having a good time here. This is why you can't fight a witch without milk. What am I supposed to do? I can't get past that witch. Alright, I'm gonna have to try and fight the witch without milk. Ah! Great! Just great! Why is the... Great! We're gonna need milk now. Since I'm up against the witch, I'm gonna need my copper armor. This is very necessary. I'm gonna have to grab some milk. Look, I get milk tastes really bad. I think that's something that every human being can agree on. It's not just me. But you can't go fighting a witch without milk. It's just not an option. Alright, where's the witch? Oh, seriously, where's the witch? Did she really leave? I went through all this effort for nothing? Oh, you know, I didn't really expect to find diamonds from a creeper blowing up. Not that I have an iron pickaxe with me, but I'll note it down in my brain in case I want to come back later for it. It's time I continue digging. Great. Now I have to go all the way back up for wood. Now I get to go back down. Alright, I'm finally back to digging. There's redstone in my way. It's a waste, but I gotta break through it. There, I'm at the bottom. I did it. Now I just gotta go back to the top. Finally, I'm at the surface. No, I don't want to fall all the way back down. Ugh! I might actually drown. Ah! Finally, I'm at the surface once more. That took me like 5 minutes. 5 minutes of just straight up placing water buckets down. It wasn't an enjoyable experience, I can tell you that much. Also, by the way, they added a new cape to Minecraft. It's very coppery. That's just how long this video is taking me to make. By the time I'm done this video, the next Minecraft update's gonna be out. Huh! Now, you might be wondering why I need a carved pumpkin. And I'm sure most of you aren't wondering why. But for the very few that don't know the main thing that came in this update, you're about to be shocked. No, not literally. No, don't sue me. I'm not making any threats. Calm down. Ah! So this guy, right now, is useless. He can open copper doors. Well, how am I supposed to keep him in my house? Whatever, it's fine. Now, for the copper golem to actually be useful, I'm gonna have to organize my stuff. I can't even put item frames here because the carpet's in the way. So I can't even use item frames. Oh, what's the point in organizing stuff if I can't use item frames? I really just don't see the point. For the sake of the video, I have to do it though. Let's start with plant stuff. This is plant stuff. This is plant stuff. This is also plant stuff. This is plant stuff. Okay, this is already getting really boring. I'm just gonna cut to when I have all the stuff organized. I have organized my junk. Now I can show what this guy is used for. If I were to put cobblestone in here... Okay, finally he's doing something. He takes that cobblestone and puts it in its correct chest. Isn't this guy just so smart? I probably won't ever use him. I'm gonna be really honest with you right now. In the last video, I forgot to do the like expansion thingy for the millionth time. So I'll be adding up the last 2 videos likes this time. Creaking Research had 17 likes, which is quite a lot. And then Bentley Brooks had 2 likes, which isn't a great number, but it's still a good number. I'm just thankful that 2 people enjoyed the last video, so that's 19 extra blocks to my base. You know, I think it's big enough now to the point where I should probably move in. That could be of the utmost enjoyable experience. In diddly deed.